Good morning. Good morning. Welcome to Coffee and Cards, ladies. It's Kate. Good morning. I have just slightly moved my chair around whilst I hold my camera up because last week we had a lot of glare from the window because it's so beautifully sunny and it looked all misty and difficult to see. So just while I'm saying hi and good morning, I've just moved it around because otherwise it all gets a bit glary. How are you all? I've got hair in my eyes. Is that ever? Oh, that's better. How are you all? I hope you're okay. I hope everyone's still staying safe and doing their thing and managing to get out a little bit for walks and things like that. Getting out. We need to get out a little bit, don't we? It's going to be a bit scary if we've been inside for a long time, but I think it's important. I've been getting out for obviously I go to work and have to go and buy shopping food, but I've been getting out for my daily shop. Not my daily shop, my daily walk. Oh, anyway, give me a thumbs up to let me know there's anyone watching. I'm live on my page, that's all good. I hope you're good. I think this is going to be the last day of sunshine. Oh, hi Carol, hi Jan. I think this is going to be the last day of beautiful sunshine for a while. We've got rain and temperatures dropping tomorrow. So, hi Kathy, good morning. I know I did catch the sun, Lucy. I sat and worked in the garden yesterday. I sat in the garden working and yeah, I caught the sun a bit. Not too much, just on my face, to be honest. I never catch the sun very much when I'm abroad because I've got factor 50 on, but it's easier in this country to just not be so cautious. Good morning, Lucy. Lovely to see you. I have got my coffee, my lipsticky mark coffee. That's not very nice, is it? Anyway, let's move that. I've got my coffee. What have you all got? I was colouring sunflowers. You're absolutely right, Lucy. Oh, Claire, you're a star if your chamois is very dirty. That's exactly what it should be. Oh, I've got my coffee. That is very good. Although I do need to pop out to the shops at some point. And when I'm there, I do need to get some decaf. Stalker alert. Oh, yeah. You've been stalking me in my garden. I saw you peering over the fence, Lucy. Not true, not true. But actually, I got the sunflowers in my pre-order. It's in the new brand new catalogue launching tomorrow. And I got the sunflowers and I started playing with them. And now that's it. I'm done. I'm stuffed because they are really good to play with. And there is so much you can do with them. And also the dies. The dies are gorgeous. I think I'm going to do an online class with this bundle with the stamp and the dies. They are so lovely. So here's the set and I'm going to be using it today. It's called Celebrate Sunflowers. It's got some gorgeous sentiments. It's got 4 lovely sentiments in there. It's got the big and the small sunflower and some leaves. And you're on squash, Lucy. Probably much healthier than my coffee. The sentiments say, congratulations on reaching a whole new level of wonderful. So that's a nice congratulations one. There's a let's celebrate you, which I think is great for a birthday. There's a know that you are loved. And there's a thanks a bunch. So, hi Lynn, how are you? Hope you're good, hope you're good. So we're going to play with this one today. And it's very apt really because the sun is shining, it's all very sunshiny and so are sunflowers. So my arm has started to ache. Oh, the name of the ink it's Craft White Ink. Craft with a K, I do believe. I'll grab it, when I put this camera in the tripod, I'll grab it out and I'll check. But it's the Craft White Ink, I'm pretty sure, that I was using the other day. I think it's a blank pad that comes with the ink refill with it. Right, I am your gorgeous Lynn. Hey Hilary, good morning. My arm's getting tired, can you tell? The camera's going. Hi Frederique, welcome. I am going to turn the camera over and we're going to start some crafting because I could talk all day, especially when I've had a coffee and that wouldn't be good. So bear with me while I turn it over. Here we go. And I'm going to pop you in the tripod. So hopefully, oh, I dropped you. Oh, rotate your phone. Oh, I dropped you. Do apologise. Oh, there we go. Now let's rejig this. Sorry if it makes you feel a bit seasick. Hi, Lynn. Got two Lyns with me. Fabulous. Got sequin. Where did that little sequin come from? I have no idea. Okay, I'm not sure what you can see. I'm going to bring it up a little bit because I'm not sure if you can see that much there. There we go. That might be a bit better. I'll put my glasses on. I'll be able to see more too. That's usually quite helpful, isn't it? Sunflowers today. I'm very excited. I can see me using these tons and tons and tons and tons and tons and tons. I like them more than our last sunflowers, and I use those a lot. Okay. So I'm going to do a simple card to start off with using just the stamps, and then I'm going to do one with the dies. I have to say I'm in love with these dies. Okay, so I have got one of the brand new ink colours that's coming out in the new catalogue tomorrow. This gorgeous, I know, Lynn, they're everywhere, aren't they? This gorgeous shiny bumblebee, this colour is called. And it's a piece of A4 cardstock. It's cut in half at 14.8 and it's scored at 10.5 to make a C6 card base. And then I have a layer for the front, which is Whisper White. And that's half a centimetre smaller. So it's 10 by 14.3. And then I've got one of those exactly the same size for my inside. 10 by 14.3 centimetres. And then I've got a little square of white, Whisper White, that I'm going to stamp on to start with. And that one is 9.5 centimetres square. And then I can't even remember how big this one is. This one, oh, I think I did that in inches, just to confuse you. I'll tell you how much that is now. Let me grab it, because I tend to do things by eye and forget. So this one is about 10.5 centimetres. No. It is not. It's 10.8 centimetres by, let's get that right, about 2.5. 10.8 by 2.5 centimetres, that one. Hey Jane, how are you? So that's the sizes of the pieces of cardstock that I'm using for this one. So, and this is the one that I'm going to stamp on first. So I've still got my lovely big sunflower out on the block, and you can see I haven't cleaned it. I'm just using the same ink, and I'm going to use Memento, if I can get my words out, Memento Black, because I'm going to colour it in with the blends. And I've been having a lot of fun colouring these in with the blends over the last few days. Right, so give it a good ink up, turn it over, and just stamp it. Simple. In the middle. Now I like to think of this way up of my sunflower, and you'll know why later when I start to use the dies. It just looks like the right way up. There's some of these little leaves that are curling over themselves, and these are sticking straight up in the air. There's a reason that I have kind of taken note of which way up my sunflower is. Doesn't matter which way up you take note, if you know what I mean, but you just match it to your die, and I'll show you how to do that when we use the die. It's very easy. Ta-da! How gorgeous is that? Oh, I love it. In come the pens. And I just been using, I grabbed any of my yellows, any of my oranges. That's Cajun Craze. I've got pumpkin pie. I've been using all sorts. So I think what I'm going to use today is a little bit of pumpkin pie and a bit of dark saffron, and that's all I'm going. It's lovely, isn't it, Lucy? It's all the only colours I'm going to use, and it's very simply coloured in, and I'll show you how. Oh, I also need crumb cake for the middle. Let's grab that one. And I want the dark crumb cake for it to really show out, which is there. So I'm going to take my darker colour, which is the light pumpkin pie, and I'm just going to go around the, oh, I can't get the lid off, the base of the petals. And I'm just going to literally shade where I think I might get some darker colour in the petals. And as you can see, there is no artistry involved. There is no worry about it. I am just going for it. And I think this pen is running out, so I have coloured in so much with this. Honestly, I've used it and used it and used it, but that's still fine. Yeah, so you can do any number of colours to make different colour sunflowers. You know, we get lots of different colours like reds and pinks and oranges and yellows. Okay, so that's that, and then I'm going to go over with the So Saffron, with the dark So Saffron, and for once I'm going to use the brush tip. I'm just going to go over it and blend it together like that. Just blend all those over the top. You'll still see the darker colour come through, it just blends it through. And you can always go and add more if you want. So you've got that, and then make sure you go around the base. It's got no white little bits left there. And then just fill it in. You can keep with this colour if you like. You can pop a lighter colour in again, which I'll do, but you can stay with that colour if you wanted to. This one is the light So Saffron. So I use the bullet tip just to do the edges, because then I won't go outside. So we do have a colour lifter. So if you go over the lines, you can use your colour lifter. It's a white one. It looks like this. If you have a tiny little splodge outside the lines, you can use your colour lifter to just gently lift that away to correct your little mistake, which I'm sure I'll do in a minute. Sorry about the noise, it's a bit squeaky, especially when I colour in. There we are. So you can just graduate your colour however you like it. I might put some darker in the middle. I'm really tempted to go and, I normally grow sunflowers every single year. I'm very tempted to go and, I've got some seeds, and put them in. I don't think it's ever too late. We're only just in June. It was John's birthday yesterday. Thanks for those of you who sent him birthday wishes. That's really kind. I can't believe he's 19. How has that happened? Also, that's the third lockdown birthday we've had in our house. I'm hoping the last, because the next one we've got isn't until the end of August. So fingers crossed, things will be a little bit more normal, and I'm sure they will be. There we are. So we haven't done any, yesterday they said you could meet in groups of 6 people. We haven't done any of that because we are already a group of 6 people. So I'm not quite sure how that would work for a family like us. I'm sure there's like small print if you like, but that's where we are. We haven't had a need yet. I'm sure we'll work it out as we go. I can't see your comments at the moment. I'm not sure how to expand this. Oh no, I just see myself, but do I see the comments? Let's mute it. Oh yes, I can see you now. Hope you're all well. Yeah, I'll just checking if I can see comments. Right, so I have got the very dark pumpkin pie. I think I'm going to put a little tiny bit of that in as well. I get a bit carried away is the only thing, so I'll try not to, because I don't want to bore you with my colouring in. It's great in front of the TV. My husband and I have watched 5 seasons thus far, nearly all of them, of Peaky Blinders. So we are doing well with that, and I'm just going to blend that with a light pumpkin pie so there's no harsh lines, and you can just do that by going over the edges with your light shade. Although mine is starting to run out. That's right on my next order, and I've got an order going in this week, although I am still waiting for some stuff. My order, I'll be doing an order obviously tomorrow because our catalogue goes live. Hurrah! Yeah, I'll just use the other end of it. Give it a little bit more colour all the way through. And some also saffron just to blend that as well. And you can carry on as long as you like. Make sure it's all blended and you've got nothing harsh and it looks good. When you're happy, stop. I'm happy, hooray. Right, I'm going to use the dark Old Olive, crumb cake. Just to go over the middle, all over it. Like that. Just makes it pop. Watching White Lines, I'll check that one out. Yes, my wish list is getting longer too, Carol. The more I see all the different lovely things that are being made. But to be honest, I'm in love with some of the things I've got at the moment. The World of Good Sweet is my most favourite. Oh my gosh, it's just gorgeous. Any of you interested in that one, it's got all maps and globes and beautiful things on it, and it's all foiled. And it's kind of oldie world, and it's got a old paper embossing folder and things like that. Take a look at my YouTube video that went up yesterday evening, because I show the whole suite on it and use it one stamp set 4 ways. It's just gorgeous. Right, enough of that. Okay, so I've got that and I've got that, and I'm going to pop it on here just like that. It's going to pop. That's so cute, isn't it? I like that. So I'm going to no, I'm not going to stick that down yet. I'm going to put that on there with some dimensionals. I'm going to use quite a lot. So always use something behind your colouring in to protect your work surface, because alcohol markers, they do go through. That's kind of how they work. So there we are. Lots of these, although you could put some of the strips. We sell strips as well. So today is the last day, guys. If you wanted anything from the old catalogue that is retiring, today is the last day that you will be able to get it, because tomorrow it's all retired. Oh, no, new catalogue. There we are. So make sure anything you've got on your want list isn't retiring if you're not going to order today, because you don't want to miss it. That happens. Right. Okay, the dog is wedged, in case you're wondering. He is in here. He is wedged under by my trolley where I keep my big shot next to me. He's wedged behind it. Bless him. I'll put that here. I can see what I'm doing better. Does that make sense? Right. Just pop it on straight would be good. Kate. There we are. So that's on. I'm happy with that. Happy days. I think I'm happy with that. Is it straight? Because I'm sat down. Yes, it's straight. Always has a different angle. Okay, now I have the ribbon. Oh, does he? He's very sweet, Lucy. Does he craft with you? Because you said you were crafting with him the other day. I hope he does. If you do, send me a pic of something you've made. I'd love to see it. Right, I'm going to use this for my label. So I'm going to work my label out before I put my ribbon on. And this is the piece that I cut. That was 10.5 by 2.5, if I remember rightly. I'm still waiting for our inks in the new Bumblebee to be available. They should be tomorrow. So I'm going to use So Saffron, which is a gorgeous colour, to see what that looks like with my sentiment. And I've decided to do Let's Celebrate You. Excuse me. And I tried it in the black, which I felt was a bit harsh. So maybe. I think it's a bit harsh. So we will decide, shall we? scrap. I don't know if I've actually stamped this stamp yet. Oh, that's nice, isn't it? Oh, yes. Let's do that and see how that looks in that colour. And if not, we'll go for the black. Oh, actually, I ought to punch it first because in case I chop the end off. So I've got the brand new punch. It's called the Lovely Labels Picker Punch. Sorry, I was looking for it. Oh yeah, do send us a picture. So I had this and I was using this on my Thursday night crafting live. So I'll tell you what it is if you weren't watching. It's called the Lovely Labels Picker Punch and it's out in the catalogue tomorrow. And it's got two ends to it, if you see, to put your piece of cardstock through. And depending on how big or wide your cardstock is, you get different labels. So each one gives you 3 different labels. So from this punch, you can get 6 different labels. So clever. So I've got this as a 1-inch piece, which is roughly around 2.5 centimeters. So I'm popping that in the channel right to the end, and just punching, and you get this gorgeous label. And then I'm going to do the other end. And I did that before I stamped it because I didn't want to stamp it and then cut what I'd stamped off by accident. So there's that lovely label. Lovely. Oh, I do love it. So clever at Stampin' Up. Right, let's re-ink my ink pad. Stamp it. I like to line mine up in the grid on the grid paper. Let's do it there. You might be able to see it better. Let's go for it. Let's. Where's the other one that I did? Oh, she is quite central, yeah. It's got a big, deep Y on the Celebrate You. Yes. Yes. Love that. Oh, yes, I like that a lot. Right, let's put the ink pack away. Now, let's decide. Are we going to have that in yellow? So, hearts for yellow. You guys tell me hearts for yellow or thumbs up for the black. Which should we go for? Hearts for yellow, thumbs up for black. So you can decide. We're getting hearts. Anyone else? Got thumbs up. We've got 2 hearts. Okay, we're going to go for yellow then. Oh, no, we've got evens. What am I going to do now, girls? Next one chooses it. Right, that's it, yellow. Yellow it is. I think they both work though, don't they? Actually, I'll tell you what, I'll decide. Oh, loads of thumbs up now. I think it's going to be black. Let's put... Oh, it's even. If I put the ribbon behind it, which I'm not sure if you're actually going to see. Because that label is quite long, isn't it? Yeah, I'm not sure you're going to see that ribbon. See a little bit. Yeah, we're going to do it in black. I'm going to use the black one. I might restamp it just because it's a little bit patchy, and we'll decide which side to use. I'm going to restamp it. Right, I've got a piece of card ready, got the punch ready. Make sure that that's the right size. Right, I think that's the right size. Let's restamp it. I think my memento might need a little bit of re-inking. I've just been using it so very much. Right, I've got my chamois here, Claire. Mine's getting really filthy. I'll show it you in a minute. Oh, you're very happy with the black, so okay, James. Perfect. I think I've over-inked it now. It's got a lovely big smudge on the middle of the E. Okay, let's go for that. That E still looks a bit smudgy. Right, let's go for it. Dun, 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 dun. Right, it should be okay not punching it if I do it in the middle, shouldn't it? What do you think? Put the ribbon beneath the... Yeah, I thought about that, Carol. I'm not sure if I like it. Well, have a look, shall we? Oh, yes. Look, that's a bit better. The other one was a bit half-hearted. Oh, I do like this punch. Okay. Right, okay, so we have got that, And what did I do with my ribbon? Here it is. We could put it there. I'm not sure I like it there. It's just a little bit too much. Not enough, if that makes sense. I think I'm just going to carry on with it like that. And I might actually leave it. Oh, yes. I think that's what I'm going to do. Right. I know what I'm going to do, ladies. Where's my snail? I'm going to have a bit of flappy ribbon. Thank you. I'm going to put the ribbon behind it. Like that. I'll chop it off. I will have to cut it off a little bit more. Yeah, we'll have to cut it a bit shorter, but that's okay. Get the general idea. I've got some brand new scissors somewhere. I must get them out. Keep hiding them from the kids. Shh. Because they keep coming in and stealing them. I'm not sure if I'm the only one who has that issue, but then the problem is, you see, I put them in a safe place. So it didn't really help because I've hidden them from myself. Oh, so funny, aren't I? I'll turn up in a minute. Right, okay, let's celebrate you. There we are. Okay, a couple of dimensionals on there too, which I keep moving. So, has anybody else been making any cards? Okay. My laptop's gone to sleep. I think it got fed up with me not doing anything on there, so I can't see. Okay. Right, so I've got this on here. I'm going to pop that on there. So they're both raised up the same amount. Lovely. And then I can just put the glue down and glue it together. I'm going to use Tombow if I can get it to come out, because I haven't used it for ages. So I think it's going to be a while before we can all meet in person and I can do a proper class and gather. So I mentioned in my email, and if you're not subscribed to my email list, let me know, because I can send you all the emails of everything that's happening, keep you up to date. I got a new glue rubber, look. Oh, I mentioned in my email that I'm going to do some online classes, so with a kit. And I've been thinking about this for quite some time, but I've been waiting to see what's going to happen. So I think it's going to be a while, and I think it'll be a great opportunity to do this. And we can craft and have an online private class via Facebook Live. And I'll send the kits out. And I think it'd be great fun. And then, of course, if it's via like something like a Facebook Library private YouTube video, you can always go back and watch it as many times as you like. You can pause, rewind, that kind of thing. So watch out for that. Yes, it's exciting, all with new stuff. You're playing with the In Colour DSP. Oh, that's great, Kathy. I'm at work on a Wednesday. That's so annoying because I'd love to watch it. Perhaps I could watch it on replay. There's the front. I love it. I really like that. And I'm just going to do some inside. Now, I'm not going to take too much time and colour lots, but you can definitely colour because I've already been gassing too much. Right, I haven't actually used this little one. I haven't used this one yet. So let's just pop it out of the set like that. Now, I'm not allowed to send stamped images in the post, but I can send die cuts, so you'll get everything you need if you subscribe to my class. And then you'll have the stamp set as an optional extra to add in if you want to do that as well. Either that or I'll add it to the class kit cost. We'll see. Maybe we'll do it as 2 different options. Right, okay. So here we go. How detailed is this stamp? Quite good. So I'm just going to stamp him away so that you can have it on the inside. Where's my scrap paper? Trying to save my trees and my planet a little bit. Oh, look at that one. Isn't that gorgeous? It's about 6 hours later for you. Is it? I'll have a look. Yeah, I'm still at work at that time. I don't get home till about 5-ish, if it's a good day. And we never know what's going to happen at work. Generally, it's fine. Just put a little bit of the flower on the corner there. Let's give it a hint of the flower. There we are. Let's celebrate you. And I'm going to put that inside. Ooh. I'm not going to put anything in there because the other one says know that you are loved. And I think I'm going to find a happy birthday from my stash and pop it in there because I think that's really pretty. I'm glad you like it, guys. I'm going to glue this in with a snail because it's quick, because I'm excited to show you the next card with the dies as well. This set is one of those sets that you grab it and you can play with it straight away and you're not overwhelmed by it. It's brilliant. It's just there and it's great and it's lovely to use. Sometimes, I don't know about you guys, sometimes you get a set that you just absolutely love and you get it and there's so much to it, it takes you a while to work out what you want to do with it. But this one is not like that. Right, I'm going to use a bit of Wink of Stella. Oh, I'm glad you like it, Carol. I haven't got the Wink of Stella out for a few sessions. I thought it was time to make those petals a bit shimmery. So pretty. Yeah, just add a little bit here and there. So good. You can take a bit more time, but you don't really need to put much there. I always think you can't see this on the video. I'm pretty sure you can't, but I'll try my best to get an angle so you can see it. Like this. The dog's wagging his tail in his sleep. I think he's dreaming of bones and chasing things. Right, there we go. Wink of Stella, yay! Now, I've got the light on it. Turn that light off. Does that? No, that makes it worse. I don't know if you can see the wink. I don't think you can. But trust me, it looks so sparkly and pretty. Let's celebrate you. I love that. Love it. Right, I'm going to put that one to the side and I'm going to crack on and show you what we're going to do with our next one. I'm going to move all these blends out of the way. Oh, I was going to put some dots on it. Shall I do that quickly? Otherwise I'll forget and it'll never get done, and then that'll be that. So I've got my picker tool and I've got the in colour enamel dots. You can see I'm a bit addicted to these, and I'm going to do some in the bumblebee. Got one there. One there. And take one more. Ooh, it flew. And pop it here. There, here, here, here. Never know, just somewhere nice. Look at those. I'm not sure, you're not sure about that. I think I might move that one. Oh, it's stuck hard. Yeah, leave that one. Oh, it left the thing on there. Look, it's a piece of coloured stuff underneath it. That's what gives it the colour. Well, I never did. That's a new one on me. I never knew that. I didn't know how they were made, and now I do. Let's pop another one on the top. That's hilarious. Pop that one there. I might just move this one. This one's coming off perfectly well. And pop it. I never know where to put them. There. 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 That's what I like. Let's celebrate you. Oh, I love that. Right, I'm going to put that to the side, and we're going to make our other one. Another one. Right, let's move those. Now, I've got all the pieces here for this card. Got lots of pieces, and we're going to have a bit of fun. So I'm using the same stamp set. I've got a piece of Whisper White A4 cut in half to make my C6 card base. I have got one that I've already stamped and coloured in, because I'm sure you didn't want to see me doing that one again. That's got a lot of pumpkin pie in it. I've got some other things I've cut out here. So I'll show you the dies that come with the stamp set. Don't want to lose it. I tend to put things down and I can't find them again. Right, here are some of the dies that come with the stamp set. So they are called the sunflower dies, obviously, yes. And we get one that cuts out the actual sunflower like this. And then we have one, wherever I've put it, here, that cuts out a detailed sunflower. And that's my favourite one. You can do so much with it. You've got one that cuts out this one. That one. And then you've got one that cuts out the leaf. And then you've got another one that cuts out two leaves as well. And then you've got one that cuts out a centre. And then you've got these ferns. And this leaf stamp gets cut out with that one, but then you can cut out a detailed one if you want. Just gorgeous. So I'm going to use a little bit of that. Let's pop that up out of the way. Right, so I've done a little bit of it already, because I know it'd be quite drawn out for you otherwise. So let's move some of these things that I've already done out of the way. Got them all a bit Blue Peter-esque, isn't it? So I've stamped my sunflower, and I'm going to cut it out using the Big Shot. Now this is the fun bit, working out which way up it is. Now, interestingly, I think my sunflower goes this way with these kind of curled up leaves at the bottom, petals at the bottom. I think that it goes this way for me. And so what I've done to remind myself which way up it goes, I've taken my die, I've matched it up eventually, and then I've put a little dot at the top in the middle so that it doesn't take me anywhere near as long to line it up. So you see, actually, it's so clever. It lines up exactly like that. And then when I've got it in, this is the first time I've used this die, I am going to stick some washi tape on it, as is my wont, to keep it in place, it doesn't move, while I run it through the Big Shot. Yes, it's so clever, this die. These dies, these sunflower dies match exactly, including that detailed one. Right, let me just pop that through. And as you can see, ta-da! How gorgeous is that? Stunning. Look where I coloured it in. So that's what's left, as you can see. Let's just get rid of that. There's my bin, there it is. Okay, and then this die, I used, I use washi tape, everything's secure too, Kathy. Do put a dot on different things that match up because it's only for you and it makes life so much easier. So this one also matches up. So this is a detailed die and I use the gold foil paper to cut it out with, this one, and this is what it came out like, and I've already cut it out. How stunning is that? And I've actually written on the back of my die so I know which way, because it could take me quite a long time to match this up, couldn't it? So I have worked out, but what I'll do is then I'll work out actually, if I do it like, where is it? It's going to be that way up. It's going to be that way up. I'm going to put a dot on the top of my die in the Sharpie marker so that I know how to match that up too and I don't have to keep doing it. Hi Shirley! Yeah, this is gorgeous, this one. So the other way of noticing which way up it is, see these two little petals here? They kind of look like bunny ears to me. And I'm just going to line it up somehow. But I know that is the top. There, that's the top. There you go, you see? It matches absolutely perfectly. You wouldn't believe it, would you? How cool is that? So good. There's a bit of white there. That's it, it hasn't come away. Okay, so I'm going to get my glue out and I think I'm going to use my Tombow to stick it together, and I'm just going to stick it together. If you can see how stunningly shiny it is. I'm just going to stick it together on this part that has the most solid, because then it gives it more dimension is the word. Tombow has a little bit of wriggle room, so you can wriggle it about and make sure you've got it exactly right where you want it to be. How gorgeous is that? Stunning, isn't it? Love it. A bit of glue just came through, so mind those little holes. There you are. So that's that. I've got my Whisper White card base, like so. Now, what I've also got is I have stamped 3 of the leaves and cut them out. So I've cut 1, 2, and then this leaf die, when you stamp this leaf here, it's a double stamp, and it looks like it cuts them out together, but it actually cuts them out separately, those little ones. So I'm going to cut those out as well. Oh, I've got a bit warm. It's very hot in here, isn't it? Right, are you all hot? So I use my washi tape again. Oh, I'm glad James likes it. Yay! Thanks, James. You're a star. So, yeah, how cool is that? I thought this cut it out as like a double leaf, but it cuts 2 single ones out. How time-saving is that if you want lots of these little leaves? So, put that one in. Okay, so there they are. So I cut them out. Look, they're just cut out single, like so. So clever. And then my last one, I just need to colour it in. And you know I'm very quick at my colouring in. So just take, I think that Old Olive, dark and light. That's Mossy Meadow, don't want that one. I have put it somewhere. Oh, they're over here. I have many, you see. Right. Very quick bit of colouring in. So I'm just going to do this variation in the leaf and the spine. Vein, rather. The leaf in the dark. And then I'm going to go over it in the light. Ah, you're watching me in the garden. That's lovely, Carol. And you've got the fans on. Oh, that's the point. I have a fan. I should go and get it. Tomorrow is going to be cold, so I'm not complaining. Love the warm weather. It's lovely. I'm going to take the dog out for a walk at lunchtime. See if I can spot those cygnets and the goslings. Haven't seen the goslings for a few days. Right, there we are. So if I take that big leaf die, pop it on. Oh, stuck it to everything, look. Line it up quite easily. So, there we go. Right. There we are. Oh, I'm glad you like the wildlife updates. I try to do those. Try to get those out because that's fun to see everything growing and happening over there. Love it. Right. Okay, so we've got leaves. We have got the flower. We've got the layer. Now I'm going to show you something else. I'm not sure why I kept the spare cardstock out for. I think it's for my sentiment. I'm going to show you something else. Something that some of you are going to love. I absolutely love this. We've got some absolutely gorgeous new designer series paper in the brand new catalogue that's coming out tomorrow. I've got two top favourites. My top favourite is the World of Good papers and this one. And this one is stunning. It is called In Good Taste Designer Series paper. I have not even opened it. So you can see me opening it and seeing what we think of it. It's stunning. And I'm going to use it on this card, even though I haven't prepared it. I have seen it in lots of sort of other people showing me. So I do know what it looks like. And I've seen it in the catalogue. So look at all these textures. So this is kind of, this looks like my floor. Exactly like my floor. Let's take it out and I can show you better. So it's all kind of textures and wood and grains and like tiling. Look at that. You just had a visit from a robin. That's lovely. So I'm going to use this particular piece, I think, on my card. All the paper is lovely, isn't it, Kathy? That's like a Hessian, more tiles. It's so textured. Oh, look at it. Oh, look at that. I can see so many uses. Oh, keep those robins away. Hope it comes back soon for you, Jan. Oh, look at that blue one. That is stunning, isn't it? We are going to have so much fun this year with this paper. I can see me actually getting, it's a big pack. Look at that. But I can see me getting a few. That's an interesting one, isn't it? Ooh, get it apart. More wood grain, love it. Anyway, this is the paper I'm going to use. I know exactly what I'm going to use. I like that one as well. That is so nice. But it's just like my floor, that first one. Look, that's so textured. This one. Yeah, loving it. So many different projects, and it's kind of neutral as well. So it's good for men's cards. It's good for all sorts. Let me move it out of the way and cut it up. Let's cut a piece up. Everything sticks to the die packet. So I'm literally going to use a piece on my card. I'm just going to cut a piece out. Right, I'm going to cut a 10 centimetre strip off the side. There we go. And then I'm going to cut that piece again at 14.3. So that will be my layer size, 10 by 14.3. You can get 6 from one piece of paper. If you cut it like that, so you've got your layer. Oh, no, I think my something's too big. I think my piece of card is too big. Yes, what happened there? I must have used it for something else. There we go. I think I use it for a layer, so I would have cut the other end differently. So that's going on there. And I'm going to have this one on here, like that. And I'm going to put that one up on dimensionals. I'm just going to stick this one straight down, I think. Oh, I'm sure, you know what, I'm sure you would get the same birds coming in and out of the garden. Why wouldn't you? Yeah, and they know which side their bread is buttered, don't they? They know where to find the food, so I'm sure they must be. I like to think that as well. We haven't had a squirrel this year. We have had a squirrel sometimes, but not this year yet. I'm going to pop that on somewhere in the middle, not quite at the bottom. So I don't want to make it too complicated a card, because Coffee and Cards is meant to be a simple card, and also it takes up a lot of your time. Where are we on time? Oh, we're nearly there. That gold is so pretty, isn't it? So I'll pop that one on, like that one. And then I'm going to pop some of these in. Got to decide which ones I use, the big ones or the small ones. Ooh, I think the small ones are a bit small for what I want here. I don't know though. So I didn't make this card before today. I just had it in my head. Do you do that? Do you have the cards in your head before you make them? So the leaf bit, I'm not sure about at the moment. Let's move those out of the way. And think about what I'm going to do for my sentiment. Right, let's have a look. What have we got for our sentiment in this stamp set? We have got, yeah, I surprised myself too. I think I'm going to use thanks a bunch. Thanks a bunch. So I haven't used that one yet either. And I've got a strip of card already. Do you think it will fit? Not sure actually. It was one that I just cut off the edge of a piece of card. So possibly. Let's just grab a block. I think it might be easier if I stick the sticker on the back. Right, let's do this. There's not a lot in your head. Oh, well, I find I just do it when I play. The more I play, I'm sure there's loads in your head, Carol. The more I play, the more I kind of comes in my head. Sometimes it takes ages for me to make a card, and I have to procrastinate and decide, and it all goes, oh, and then sometimes I just make it straight away. It's very weird. I don't think there's any rhyme or reason to it. But sometimes I have to go out for a walk, come back, because I know what I want, but it's not quite right. I think it's not quite big enough, but we'll try it and see. I think, what colour should I go for? I think I'm going to go for Old Olive. And whilst I'm here, this is the kind of ink pad. Now I have the old style, Lucy, of the white ink pad. It's called Craft Whisper White, but it'll be the same, just in the new style ink pad. Right. Let's see how this works. Oh, I like it. Oh, haha, it came out. How cool is that? It works. It worked, it worked, it worked. You see, now I can decide what to do with it. Thanks a bunch. If I make it 10, it'll go across the front like that. I like that a lot. Right. Doesn't take much to please me, does it, ladies? I'm easily pleased. Early espresso, that would have been a great colour to have used with that, wouldn't it? With that background. So I'm just cutting my sentiment strip to the same size as the DSP so that it meets at the end. A little bit off either end to make it central. I'm going to pop it on here. Thanks a bunch. But I think that would have been good. Early espresso would have been great. I might have to try that too. Why do I keep putting things away? Oh, they're right next to me. Just going to put a couple on here because I want to leave room to stick some leaves underneath. So I'm still not sure about my leaf placement. That reminds me I need to go and mow my lawn. Oh dear. I think it will be, if it's going to rain tomorrow, I think I ought to mow it today. Thanks a bunch. Yep, that way, that way. That way. I'm happy with those. They're going to go in there. Tombow. Don't overthink it. Curl them up a bit. We're nearly there, ladies. And we're not too far over time. There we are. And then thanks a bunch. And I'm not sure if I'm actually going to stick any of these little leaves in here or not. Can't decide. If I'm even going to use them at all. Nope. Going to take them off. Happy as they are. Right, I'm going to leave those leaves and use them on my next one. Mind out leaves. A dog card. I don't see any reason why not. I'm sure I can make a dog card sometime soon. Definitely, I think I will. I'm going to use, just to tie it all together, I think, should I use those? Or should I use the cinnamon? Okay, ladies, which colour shall I use to decorate this card? Shall I use the bumblebee enamel dots or the cinnamon cider? So bumblebee, give me a heart, and cinnamon cider, give me a thumbs up. I know which one I prefer. It'd be really interesting to see which one you come up with, because I like to know if we're on the same page. So cinnamon cider or bumblebee? Yeah, I agree. I agree. Cinnamon. Cinnamon gives it a bit of a contrast, doesn't it? Thanks a bunch. I can see me. This catalogue's not even live and I'm cracking my way through these dots. I can see me having to get some more on my order tomorrow. So I'm going to put one here. And that's done. Then I just need to do the inside quickly. Hi Jennifer, how are you? You all right? Well, you were here earlier, weren't you? Did you just pop? Have you all popped in and popped out? Has something happened? Did I lose you for a bit? Don't worry, as long as you're here. Right, I'm going to put that little stamp back in. Where did I put it? Here, because I really like the little one. Hi Jen. Yeah, no, it's all right. I saw it notified me that you were watching twice. Don't worry. I wondered if the screens had frozen or something like that. Right, where's my bit of scrap? So thanks a bunch. Yes, no, I thought you had. I got a bit confused with the Facebook doing that. Never mind, eh? I think these papers are absolutely perfect with this stamp set. And you can colour these in. If you wanted to colour them in with the blends, I suggest you put in a layer in because it will bleed through. And yes, I see. I think somebody's screen froze. So I'm just going to put one of those in there. Oh, and you could colour those in. And then I'm going to do thanks a bunch on the inside in the old olive. And we're done. Oh, I absolutely love these. It's my new favourite for the moment is the sunflowers. Please never ask me what my favourite stamp is because it changes from one day to the next, as does the colours. I mean, I don't love them all, but I love a lot. Oh, okay, so there we go. So this week I've been focusing on the sunflowers. And I love them. Look at those. That one's got Wink of Stella all over it, but you can't really tell. This one's got gold paper and the blends. Love, love, love. Thanks a bunch. Hope you like them. I love this set now. I'm in love. I did do some more colouring. I was experimenting with different colours. So you can see I got some dark ones somewhere. I'll find it in a minute. I've coloured a few of these. Where are they? So Saffron, Pumpkin Pie. I've used a bit of Cajun Craze. And I've also done that's the Cajun Craze one, which I liked. Thanks, Lucy. That's the Cajun Craze. And then I did it. That's another Cajun Craze, I believe. But I did one in Cherry Cobbler that's in here somewhere. I'm doing some thank you cards with it. Look at that. That's Cherry Cobbler, dark and light. That's so cool, isn't it? Yeah, lots of them. That's just so saffron. So, I hope you like the cards. And I shall be back on Thursday evening. So have a lovely, lovely week. If your catalogue's not with you yet, it'll be with you very shortly, I hope. The new one is going live tomorrow, so check that out because the PDF will be live on my blog first thing in the morning too. So yeah, and have a great week, and I shall see you on Thursday evening for another Crafting Live. Take care, ladies. Enjoy the sunshine, won't you? Bye.